Assalamualaikum and welcome back to the array topic. This time I would like to introduce to you the multidimensional array, which is previously we just discussed and surrounding with a one-dimensional array. At these lessons, we will add another dimensions for the array so that you can control more storage in terms of matrices. Okay, so um, for this syllabus, I'm only touching for the case of two-dimensional array. Actually, you can make, I think, about three-dimensional array for the C and C++ language. The array, for the multi-dimensional array, so it gives more spaces or more storage to the programmer to make the variable are more capable to store the data in terms of they call that matrix. Yeah, matrix. So I think that's the idea of the film called matrix. So because actually in the data storage and registers, the database is actually arranged or allocates in the form of matrices. Okay, so for the case of two-dimensional array here, okay, we go back to the topic. So actually for the case of the two-dimensional array is actually commonly used in the C++ and C language coding. Okay, so they have a row and column, so you can make a row and column like a mathematical matrices definitions. Okay, so the data will store in each coordinate of the matrices, as you can see here. So here it's better for me to go straight to the example discussions through coding, so it makes more faster for you to understand the how actually this multi-dimensional array will be used in the coding, and how to manipulate this type of array, and then what is the tools, proper tools that we can use from the other from the looping statements to sort, to manipulate, and to allocate the array that we have declared. Okay, let's go to the coding example straight to the compiler. Let's take a look on the codes I paste here from the example. So let's say we have A and B matrix of data with the size of 2 times 3 respectively. Okay, and we want to make some summation there. Okay, how are you going to make the summation there? Okay, for the first part, okay, the different we go to the very simple part first. The first part is we want to put the to display the data at first. Okay, let's say we hide this one. Okay, we want to display the data at first. So how are you going to display the data? Okay, let's say we have for the matrix, for the two-dimensional array. So I just covered the two-dimensional array. Okay, let's say we want to display the data inside the A. Let's say the data for the A, we put the fixed data. Okay, we have two. We have 2, we have 3, we have 4, and then we have another row columns. Okay, is 5, 7, and we have a 9. So how we going to display this data? Okay, so the first thing we do here, okay, this one as a display. Okay, for the two-dimensional array, so we need to use a two layers of 4. Okay, two layer of a loop, one layer here and one layer here. Okay, or I can show you here. Okay, one layer here, one layer here, okay, and one layer here. So two layers. So one layer will cover for the row, second layer will cover for the column. So I name it as a row as a R and C as a column to represent the row and column for this matrix array. Okay, so we're going to display these things. So how are you going to display these things? So of course you need to put the %d here, and you put the variables of a. Okay, so the variables of a with the r inside and a c inside here. Okay, let's take a look on the display. All right, we have a problem here. Okay, what's the problem actually? Okay, I have a problem here. Okay, it's because okay, one I can say it's one row need to have another sub parenthesis inside, and another row needs another sub parenthesis. So then you have a double layers of parentheses to separate both row here. Okay, all right. So okay, I'll get character. I'm sorry, I put the get character here. Okay, so this is what we will display here. Okay, this should be okay for the matrix 0, 0, 2, matrix 0, 1, 3, matrix 0, 2, 4, matrix 1, 0, 5, and 4. Okay, so this is the display part. Okay, the next step. So how we going to make user input and we display back what's the user input inside. Okay, so let's say we have input here, we just copy, and this is for display. All right, this is for display, and we can delete this one, get characters, and input from user. So we enable back the scanf here, and we take out this %d, and we just put the rc for the row and column for each row and columns, and we on back the scanf here and get character for the stabilizations. So the cat character is actually most of it a very important function to confirm the or to slow down the sequence of the education systems. Okay, so let's say we put so we delete this one to avoid any confusion for you. So let's say, okay, right. Oh, sorry, I forgot the comma. It's too fast. Is actually we have a two row and three columns. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So 1, 2, 4, 6, 7. This is what user inputs, and this is what then they can call back what's the input, what's the user have put in the storage. Okay, 1, 2, 4, 6, 2, just for double check. Okay, so we can make this kind of also this kind of situations for the user. And another one, we also this is the more extras example for you. uh, Maybe we also can make some operation on the matrix. Okay, let's say we make a simple operation, additional operations for the matrix here. Okay, so let's say we have additional operation here, addition operation. Okay, so how is going to make addition operations? So the inputs from user need to have a two inputs there. Okay, needs to have input. Yeah. Okay, so the first input user for the A, and we have B already. Put the B here. Okay. Um, we put B here. Okay. Input B. Input B. Okay. So this two layers structures is fixed. So I hope you can hold these structures as a two-dimensional array accessing or any operation on the two-dimensional array. So you can make this one as a template for you to make a rapid coding structure that use a two-dimensional array. Okay, so in my case, I put B. I just change B here for the B, and and this one is for the results. The results I name it as a sum. Okay, so there should be sum here, sum. Okay, and here also sum. Okay. Uh, okay. So for the additional is already as a display part. Okay. So we can delete this display part. Okay. Because when we sum, we can automatically display these things. Okay. Let's say we make some R C is equal to A R C, and plus with the B R C, right? Okay, that's the whole thing about the summation operation or formula. Okay, so for the display, we can take out these. Okay, so we must check whether this one is okay or not. All right. This one is a matrix B. Sorry for this comment. It's quite confusing. All right. Scan F for the operations, and it's better that we have print F here. to separate between A and B. Okay, and for the result as well. I'm sorry. I'm sorry because this one is edit, so you need to really concentrate with the what you have edit. So then they will be not stable, or maybe some wrong in the executions. Okay, all right. So one. I'm sorry. One, two, 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 and two. Oh, okay. The organization is not very beautiful there. It's not very proper. So how we going to make a more proper situations? Let's say I have here. Let's say we copy this one. Okay. Okay. Let's say we copy this one. All right. Okay. So I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, that's one, two, 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 two. Okay, so this is going to be quite proper, I think. Okay, so the sum is 332. Okay, this is a matrix of form for the display, just a cosmetic. Maybe you can do another more proper, more beautiful display that you want by using the command that we have learned before. Okay, this is a just example to understand, to make you understand about the how to program two-dimensional array. So here, thank you very much for watching my videos, and I hope it will help you a lot. And don't forget to make your own practices, because programming needs more experience than read the books. And